Landing pages. Everyone's talking about them, but what are they? In today's video, that's what we're going to find out. Hi, if you're new around here, my name is Jason Kruger and I help heart-centered businesses build and automate their online marketing systems. So in today's video, I wanted to go through what a landing page is because everyone's talking about them, but sometimes they have different meanings to different people. Now, ultimately, a landing page is a page on your website or a dedicated page from a page builder or a landing page builder where there is only one goal for that page. Now, this is where the differences can lie. Some people might call them an opt-in page or a squeeze page because what you're doing on these pages is squeezing people for their information. So like their first name and email address so that you can market to them by giving them something of value. So this could be a report, an ebook, even brochures or videos. Now it could also mean a sales page. Now this is a page where it's dedicated to selling you on a service or a product. So those are the kind of the main distinctions between landing pages and some of the different meanings that people might give to them. So why do I need to use landing pages, especially in my online business? Well, a landing page is useful if you're trying to generate leads. Now this is where you could be calling it a squeeze page. Now what you're going to be doing here is you're going to be creating a free download where you're going to be solving a specific issue for your ideal client. By doing this, you're going to then ensure that they're going to want to download it. You have to create something that's of value. Now, some people are very scared in creating these downloads because they think, well, I don't really want to be giving away my greatest information. But you do need to do this to try and get those people's details. If you don't get them, then you can't market to them. You can't sell them something. So that is something that you need to get over and actually just do it. Now, when it comes to creating landing pages, I've seen people making certain mistakes over and over again, and I'm going to go through them now with you. The first one is having distractions on the page. Now, the main culprit of this is actually the navigation bar. Now, why do I say that this is a distraction? Well, as I said before, a landing page has one goal in mind, and that's either to get their information in exchange for a freebie, or you want to sell them something. Now, if you have other things on there, like your navigation bar on your website, you might be using Facebook ads, for instance, to drive traffic to this landing page. Now, if you've got these distractions on your landing page, there's always a chance that someone's going to click on one of those links in your navigation bar and move away from that page. So you spend all that money getting someone to that landing page, but then you're giving them an exit route to somewhere else on your website. And you don't want to be doing this. It's not going to be cost effective. By having these distractions on that page, it's going to render that landing page useless because the ultimate goal is going to be, as I said, sell them something or get their information. And if you're giving them a way out, then they're not going to be doing it. The second mistake that I've seen people do is not have a mobile-friendly landing page. Now, what do I mean by that? When someone visits your landing page, quite often it's actually going to be from their mobiles. Now, I've seen stats from a lot of my clients, and it's at least 80%, and that's actually being generous. It's more towards 90% of people visiting their websites or landing pages are viewing it from their mobile phone. This has become the new thing. You need to make sure that these pages are optimized for these devices. If it's not, people are not going to have that great user experience. They're not going to be going through your landing page and the copy that you've spent hours developing, and you're not going to, and it's going to again render that landing page useless. So you need to make sure that it is designed to be viewed on mobile as well as on the normal PC desktop. The third mistake I've seen people make is having an overcomplicated design. Now, when I'm creating websites or landing pages for my clients, I always go on less is more. You want to have that white space. You don't want to be cramming images and text everywhere on these pages. You want to give that person that's viewing this page, especially for the first time, a great experience. So you want to be able to view that page and go through the information in a simplified way. They don't want to have to search for the information and go everywhere over the page trying to see what is going on. So make sure that it's simple, because this will actually help you with getting your ultimate goal. The fourth mistake that I've seen people make is having slow pages. Now, what do I mean by having a slow landing page? Well, when someone views your landing page, you want it to load up quickly. If it takes a few more seconds and the person's willing to wait, they're just not going to view it. And again, you're rendering that landing page useless. So you need to make sure that whatever platform you're building your landing page on, is that it loads quickly. Now, there are page builders or landing page builders out there that make sure that this is the case. I don't like having landing pages on WordPress sites. The reason for that is WordPress is a database type system. So all the information is retrieved from the database. Now, this can also slow down the process. So when it comes to building landing pages, I look to use external software rather than using my landing page. Now, this could be Lead Pages, Convertry, ClickFunnels, and many, many more. And this is because they're dedicated for the sole function of building these landing pages, so they make sure that they load quickly. The fifth mistake I see people making is not having a thank you page. Now, I think this is criminal, because when someone puts in their information, you want to take them on to the next step, and if they click the button and nothing happens, have I signed up? What's going on? They don't know what's happening. So if you take them to a thank you page, you can then have videos of upsell or something like that on that page that confirms that they're subscribed and tell them what the next steps are. Now, this could just be check your inbox, you'll receive an email shortly with all the information, or it could be used to create an upsell, to a low-priced product. So don't waste the thank you page. Make sure that you have one first of all, but then look to see what else you can put on it to help your business grow. The sixth mistake that I've seen people make is not using analytics. Now, how do you know that your landing page is working? How many people have visited it? How many people have actually put in their details and gone to the thank you page? If you don't have analytics on these pages, you'll never know if that landing page is working and if there might be something wrong with it. If you've got 100 people visiting your landing page, but you're only having 2 people actually subscribe, something's a bit wrong there. You might need to look to see what could be causing the issue. Is it that the page isn't working? Maybe you need to change the headline, the images, maybe put a video on there, testimonials, etc. But without knowing your stats for your landing page, you're kind of shooting in the dark, and you need to have analytics on these pages. Now, it could be Google Analytics, or it could be analytics that comes with your landing page software. But please make sure that you're using it. Now, the seventh and probably the most important mistake I've seen people doing on their landing pages is not having a call to action, or having a strong enough call to action. Now, what do I mean by call to action? Well, when someone's on that page, what is the next step you want them to take? Is it to subscribe to receive your ebook, your MP3, your video course? What is it that you want them to do? Now, you want to make sure that this is, it stands out from the rest of the text on your landing page. So use, a different color. Make sure the button is big enough. Maybe that it's a strong color, that it contrasts with the rest of that page. but you need to have strong call to actions on that page so that the person visiting that landing page knows what you want them to do. So not having a call to action is, quite frankly, criminal, not having these on your landing pages. Again, that is probably the number one thing you actually want to put on the landing page first when you're creating it. So please make sure that you're doing that. So I hope you found this video informative and maybe taking away some of these mistakes and rectifying them on your landing page. Please let me know if there are other mistakes that I haven't mentioned that you might have seen on other landing pages. I would really love to know. And if you like this video, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel and hit on the notifications so that you're notified when I next post a video or when I next go live. So I hope you found this video informative, and I hope to see you on the next one.